We don't have to tell people.
Can you please share your big news with us?
You got emotional. I got emotional. I got caught up in the moment.
On Little People Big World this week, Zach and Tori are gearing up for Jackson's soccer season, and Zach is super excited to be his son's coach.
I'm trying to resist so hard not to take it too seriously. It's not
working.
What do you mean it's not working?
Babe, you talk about it every day. You're thinking about, like, where am I going to play these kids? How am I going to make my kid look good?
I'm not volunteering my time for free. This is all about making Jackson look good. How do I highlight his strengths and hide his shortcomings? Get it?
Shortcomings, pun intended.
I want Jackson to be on a very good team, and by coaching him also, though, I'm able to, put him in the best positions for him to succeed.
They decided to have a get-together with some of the other soccer families, and Tori insisted that they needed to get a lot of food, but Zach wasn't so sure.
It's not about running out of food.
No, you just have prepared. This is being made into way bigger of a deal than it needs to be. This is a hangout. But, like, a hangout with pizza is very simple still.
Seems complicating. It's just like, sometimes you just make things such a big deal when
you invited a bunch of moms.
You moms don't just make things so complicating. Just come over and play soccer. When hangouts happen and the moms are involved, there's just certain standards.
I show up to a hangout. I would be annoyed if I was then had to go home and cook dinner.
I would have gone to Taco Bell afterward.
Right? And that's what happens. And then you feel guilty as parents because you're like, oh, I
would not feel guilty. I would.
Amy and Chris went to go visit Matt to see how his home build is going, and Amy seemed super relieved to not be involved.
Matt has a lot of great ideas, but the process of working with him or being with him can be very exhausting. He's often made changes, switched it up, last minute, you're all gung-ho to do something or go here or whatever this way, and then you got to radically shift. I think that's the frustrating thing. So yeah, been there, done that.
She also wasn't super into giving any input when it came to the designs.
Well, when Matt asked me to look at the model, that is just like opening up a can of worms. It's like, this is your house, this is yours and Caryn's house. Caryn should be having this input. Being the ex, no. I'm not getting myself involved in that.
I mean, want to see the house?
Yeah,
come check something out real quick. He'll give you some ideas if you guys ever build. When Amy's a little salty and a little gruff, I don't even notice it anymore. She's not gonna come up and pat me on the back and say, hey, Matt, good, you finally built the house you want to do,
I thought she was just fine. She was genuine, she was Amy. She didn't do anything
better
wrong.
than I would have expected that she actually came over and saw it, so good for her.
Yeah.
But a home build isn't the only thing on the horizon for Matt and Caryn. He ended up proposing to her.
Can you please share your big news with us?
I asked Caryn to marry me, and she said yes.
You said to me, I've thought about this a lot for a long time, and I want to grow old with you. That's what you said. And then I started to cry.
Yeah, not about this a lot. That's exactly.
I had no idea. Come to find out, he's got, my parents on the hook and my friends on the hook, and
it was a tight circle that knew about it.
Right. Okay. It was my closest people, but nobody gave me any hints at all.
They both shared about the proposal and how Matt popped the question in their Arizona backyard after the sunset.
I pulled the box out at the exact time that I said, will you marry me? And she looked at the box, looked at me, and then she had that feeling like, what's this? But she opened the box. She's smart. She knew that was the, I know there's good things in this box.
Of course, after he asked, I was so shocked, and then we took a minute. We just sat for a few minutes and just chatted, and I was very excited, and I cried, and he's like, don't you want to go in the light and look at it? And I'm like, no, I just want to sit here for a minute and absorb this moment, because it just felt right. It felt natural. It felt like it was always meant to be.
Despite how happy they are, they don't seem to be in any rush to get down the aisle.
We talked about a promise ring or something years ago. A lot of people, when you get divorced, after being with somebody, I was with Amy for 30 years or close to it. you kind of say, I don't ever want to go through that again. Marriage is tough, and it's hard. And so Caryn and I were thinking that we had such a good thing going, why would we want to ruin it? A commitment ring sounds kind of cool, kind of like a good idea, you know, like, hey, I'm committed and here's something to prove it. And whatever ceremony or paperwork we had was a different issue. I wanted her to have a ring.
So we don't have any big plans.
No big wedding.
No big wedding. We might
Cabo.
elope in Cabo.
I would go to Cabo and just get married on the beach.
That's kind of, yeah. We might do
Cabo.
something in Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Second marriage, we have both been married previously, and we are thinking very intimate, very small. We haven't ruled anybody in or anybody out. Maybe we'll just do it, the two of us. But we haven't really nailed anything down yet. I may or may not have browsed wedding dresses just for fun.
Wow, this is moving fast.
Matt let his kids and Amy know about the proposal, but he didn't hear back from Zach.
She texted right back and said, congratulations, something very sincere and pleasant.
So did you tell all your kids?
Yep, let all the kids know. You know, I made sure I texted all the kids, and everybody seemed excited. I don't think I heard anything from Zach, you know, which doesn't surprise me. They're raising 3 kids, and he's kind of in his own life up there in Battleground. I didn't take it personally, no. One thing you know about me is I have very thick skin.
Toast.
Yay!
Congratulations.
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 Amy wasn't super into the idea of Chris going to Matt's bachelor party.
It's all about new experiences, babe.
Oh, brothers. Like you haven't gone to a bachelor party before.
Well, again, it's a way of comparing. I'd like to compare his bachelor party.
Why?
Well, bachelor parties are always fun.
I mean, I didn't take it seriously, but Chris has this sarcastic humor. And so I'm thinking, he's not serious, is he?
I won't be flying to Arizona to go to a bachelor party, hon.
Oh, well, gee whiz, aren't I lucky?
But if it's local and I'm invited, you wouldn't hold it against me, would you?
I would encourage you probably not to go. I mean, why?
It's a party. Amy knows I like new experiences. Sometimes she rolls her eyes, but usually you let me go along with it, right?
Well, I don't know about that one.
And they both agreed that they wouldn't go to the wedding out of respect for Amy's kids.
I think out of respect to the kids and stuff, I think it'd be too weird and awkward for them.
That was exactly what I told Matt and Caryn, too.
We did not invite Matt and Caryn to our wedding, and I don't expect to go. This is something, you know, just for them, and if the kids go, and that's fine too.
I mean, the main reason that we didn't invite Matt and Caryn to our wedding is we thought it would be awkward for the kids. So, you know, I'm kind of expecting the same thing with Matt and Caryn's wedding. It would probably be kind of weird for us to be there.